This video is about going through my drill bits and getting them organized, but before we jump into all the organization of the hundreds of drill bits I have, I stumbled across these, and I think I may have shown them before, but this cabinet of drill bits I bought off eBay is just got these 3 Japanese gold-plated drill bits in them that are really cool to look at. And you can see this is a 1/2 inch. Hopefully that's showing up there. Let me see if I can get that where you can read it. 1/2 inch HSS, part number, and made in Japan, 1709. And then there's 3 others that have the same logo. I can't quite make out that logo, but EDP, EX. Let's see if I can get this where you can see it better. These are cool as well. They're 1/8 inch drill bits, but they have an interesting shank on them. 1/8 inch, you know, patent information, made in Japan. But check this out. Look at that reduced, or I guess enlarged shank. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, there were 3 of these in you know, the little packs. They're all brand new. I've never used them, and I've had these drills for probably 4 years now. I've yet to use any of them because I don't know. I mean, where are you ever going to come across some more of these? Maybe you can buy them. If anybody knows out there, let me know. But I just thought I'd show these off while I was going through my drill organization work. So I was going to do a little comparison on this 1/2 inch one here and the grind that's on the end of it that I thought was really cool. Some of you guys may know what that is exactly, but this is just a brand new index I've got. I think I mentioned this later in the video, but check out the grinds on the 2, and let me get these up here where you can see them. Let's see if I can hold it where you can see them good. If you notice, the one on the right has got, it's probably going to lose the focus when I take my hand away. Yeah, there we go. You see this angle here, and then it's got another relief angle there, and then yet another angle there, and then also down in where it starts the flute. And you notice this one is just really just your standard looking, you know, sort of rounded relief, and then the one that starts into the flute to evacuate the chip. So I bet that this probably adds quite a bit of expense to get those 4 or 5 different angles on there. Now, whether that, you know, helps it do anything or not, you know, I don't know. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about these interesting Funkadelic quintessential drill bits. Leave me a comment, and if you think they're really cool, or if you think they're made for something specific, or just this is what a high quality one looks like, I'd like to know. Working on a little organization today. Things have kind of gotten a little out of hand over here with my cabinet that I store a lot of machining tools and drills and so forth, end mills, countersinks, and so forth. You see all these extra drills that are just laying around that don't have a home. And now I was going to show this. I've shown this in videos before, but I've got 2 of these Huot cabinets for drills. This one is a number cabinet. As you can see, I don't have hardly anything in the numbers, and the ones that are in here they don't really go in there. They're not really meant for that. What they are an eBay lot of jobber drill bits in several bulk quantities. I think I paid about $275 is what I won this auction for, and there were over 300 drill bits in here, and they were most of them were all brand new. You can see this entire, you know, setup here is all brand new drill bits. You know, they really look high quality as well. You know, you see the flats turned on them and things like that, which you don't normally see, and I'm sure they were for a specific job. And then this one came with it as well. Now these I do have organized. There's a couple of things here and there that are out of place, but and then these are the fractional size that go from 1/16 up to 1/2 inch. So some of the smaller ones, I don't have a lot of those, but when you get down into the more common sizes, you can see I've got multiples of those, and these are all in the right drawers. You know, kind of like from 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch is what I use the most of. And then, so down here, I've got more stuff. Actually, not that drawer. So in here, I've got a couple of indexes. Right here, I've got a stub length complete index set of 1/16 to 1/2 inch. So occasionally you need a job where you need a stub length. I try not to use them too much just to keep them sharp. You can see they're all pretty much new. I do use them occasionally, but I have them there when I need them for jobs. And then I'm going to grab this one out because this is going to be something we're going to be working on today. This is a Harbor Freight silver and dimming set that goes from 9/16 to 1 inch. And you can see they're really well used, but believe it or not, they work well. I've never had you know, any issues with them. You can see where, let's just say someone that used to work around here has done some things like that. I own up to my mistakes, and that's definitely not one of mine. But so, you know, especially these larger ones, I don't think I've done any on that one, but let me find one. You can see where I've put grinds on these, and I just take them over to the belt grinder and you know, just do a little hand grind, and man, they sharpen up really nicely and cut extremely well. So last weekend I was at Martin, the Texas gun guy's shop. You guys know he's getting rid of his machine shop there in his garage. You guys probably saw the video. If you haven't, check out the link here in the cards. And so I don't have a large selection of these from 1/2 inch up to 1 inch. I don't really have any, you know, just these right here is all I have. Well, plus a couple of other strays that are in here. Let's see. Here's a 5/8 one I bought for a specific job, and there's a couple more in here. So I've also got a complete index here that I almost rarely use as well. You can see I got a couple missing I need to replace on the numbers up there. And I keep these for tapping mostly, when I need a drill that's a certain size, you know, for a tap. But these are really high quality, and you know, so and then lastly, I think I've used one of these. This is a set of molybdenum bits that I bought one time. James Green had a video on these made by Drill Hog, and you know, supposedly a harder material than your regular cobalt or high-speed steel. And I use, you know, this is another index of fractional. So we got plenty of fractional bits that are, you know, below 1/2 inch, but like I said, I don't have hardly any that are above 1/2 inch. So I got these from Martin, the Texas gun guy. Some of them have sizes on them, some of them don't. And I ordered in a couple of Huot cabinets for my taps and the silver and dimming. They make a cabinet specifically for reduced shank silver and dimming drill bits. And then taps, you know, this is my tap drawer. Let me find that. You can see I got lots of taps in there. Just kind of, I do sort of have them. There's some metric back in there. There's some larger fractional here, and then there's some smaller fractional over here. And I do have a Huot index here of the common fractional sizes with the drill with it. Again, you know, when you got a customer waiting on you to get something done, you don't want to be screwing around trying to sharpen drill bits, trying to, you know, see if you got a tap or whatever, digging through drawers. So I do keep some of this stuff just as a backup, just as a go-to. I know for sure there's nothing missing out of it. I almost never use it. You can go there and get it. And then keep all this kind of stuff, these guys right here, for my regular, you know, jobs that I do. So what I'm going to do is get the taps and the drill Huot drill cabinet out. of those boxes and get it set up over here, and then get a drill chart and go through these that have the labels on them and get those organized, and get my Harbor Freight ones in there, and then we will go from there. The other thing I was going to show you is this setup of step bits. Now I do have a few step bits that I use, and I don't use them in machines too much, but in a hand drill they're really pretty handy for a lot of jobs, especially mounting things up in the ceiling and the purlins, you know, along the wall, drilling in the purlins that go across there. I use them a lot for that because I think the purlins are 14 gauge, I believe. But check this out. These are really well made, high quality step bit set that these guys sent me, and these come on Amazon. You can get these on Amazon. And I don't, you know, some of the stuff that companies try to get me to show in videos, they don't really look high quality, and I usually just decline those. But when I saw these, I thought these looked like a really high quality set. And you know, so we're looking at a 5-piece set here that, you know, gets you all the way up to 1 3/8 inch at the largest on this one. But the one thing I noted on these that I really you know, that kind of differentiates them from the cheap ones that you see is the I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up or not, but like on this one, you can see the relief ground into the tip there. That looks you know, really well done and well made. So and again, these are there's a part number. You can get these on Amazon. I'm going to have a link in the description of where you can buy these. And you see, this is these are high-speed steel and cobalt. So you know, a lot of times when you see the cobalt, it'll have, you know, 10% or whatever cobalt to add some extra hardness to it. So we'll get these out and use a couple of them and show them in action. And I'm going to go ahead and get working now on these drill bits and get them organized, get our other cabinets out, and then we'll come back and show you when we get it all laid out. All right, here's our new two new Huot cabinets that we just opened up, and you can see that this one's labeled for S&D drills, silver and dimming, which is this style here with the reduced shank. And then we got one for our fractional taps, and you see the part number on that one. So this starts at 1/4 One of the cool things, they give you some other ones here. You can label what those are. So, you know, I'm gonna do my machine screw sizes, you know, 1032, 1024, 832, 632, 440. Down the line, I've got all those taps, and I'm debating on whether to put the drills with them, you know, just have one drill for each size in there so that it's really quick and easy to grab those. I probably will do that, but you'll see that it does have fine thread. So we got 1/4 20, 1/4 28, 5/16, 18, and so on, all the way down to 1" 12. So we got 1" 8 national coarse and 1" 12 national fine. So yeah, we just got to go start getting these put in the drawers, and we'll come back and show you in a little bit. Okay, so we went through all of our taps and drills, and we got lots of organization now. All of our taps separated out instead of just all thrown in one drawer. We started to add in the drill sizes with the taps, so we'll go and do more of that. See, I've got some certain size taps I don't have, a fine thread 9/16, just a few. I don't even have a regular 7/16 tap. A few different sizes, the larger ones there, I don't have really many of those at all. It's definitely in the fine tap size ones. And then our this is our silver and dimming S&D drills, as you see there. So all the ones that I had, thanks to Martin at Texas Gun Guy for the ones I got from him, I've got laid out in here now. You see some of those, and one of the cool things is they give you 2 sizes for each one, so you can put two drills for each one. So you can see I got a few, you know, but I'm probably missing about half of them. So if you guys have any of these, just, you know, reduced shank silver and dimming style drill bits laying around, hit me up. Let me know what you got. I may be willing to work a trade, or, you know, if you just want to support the shop and send something in, would appreciate that. Even if they're in rough shape, these things, from what I found, they sharpen up really nicely, and especially in the larger sizes, they're pretty easy to put a nice grind on them and put them to use. And now we got everything in its final location. So we've got our, I may just swap these around because I use those a lot more than these, but so yeah, we got it all fitting up there, and then here's all of our machining tools, and able to clear out a couple of drawers and get them up into this, so we got empty space down here to put other things into. So that's it. That's a wrap, guys. Hey guys, this is Gary. Hope you enjoyed the video here of the drill bit organization work. And if you're someone that maybe has a small little home shop in your garage and struggled with keeping drill bits organized, or you know, find it difficult anytime you need to drill a hole in steel, particularly thick steel, one of the things that you might be interested in is our metalworking clinics that we're going to have coming up on the weekends here in the fall and winter. And one of the topics that we're going to go into in great detail is just going through drilling holes and putting holes in thick steel using, you know, a number of different methods, including mag drills, milling machines, drill presses, small drill press, small drill presses, small milling machines, large ones. You know, if you're thinking about getting into some of this kind of stuff and you'd like to do it, don't know how much it costs, you know, to get a large milling machine and do what it takes, this would be a great way to spend a little bit of money. Come in, check it out, get your hands on some different machines before you actually go out and purchase one. So check out the card you got in the center of the screen for a little information about it. If you want more information about it, my email is in the description of the video, and just send me an email and we can take it from there. All right, guys, appreciate it. Thanks.